Welcome to the SVUSD Virtual Academy Elementary School webinar. My name is Giokaris and I'm the principal of the SVUSD Virtual Academy. During this webinar, I'll provide an overview of our school programs and structure for students in kindergarten through 6th grade. The Virtual Academy opened 4 years ago to provide an alternative to the traditional method of education. For a variety of reasons, some students and families want or need a more flexible education and desire a more personalized approach to learning. For example, we have students enrolled whose activities outside of school preclude them from attending traditional school, such as actors or club athletes, equestrian riders. We have previously homeschooled students or parents who desire to increase their involvement in their students' education. We have students and parents who want a change of school environment from the traditional school setting to promote academic success. We have students with diverse social, emotional, and non-medically fragile needs. And we have students who are seeking a non-traditional school environment or flexibility to pursue other interests. In addition to providing students with greater flexibility and control over the time, place, and pace of their learning, our mission is to provide students with an engaging curriculum that is relevant to their lives and that supports the building of an educated and responsible citizenry. We also want to create a community of teachers, parents, and students that support students' current and future success. Ultimately, by building a community, we seek to encourage our students to engage in the world in an authentic way, to take responsibility for their learning, to be active and compassionate citizens, and to prepare them for the rapidly evolving world of work. The SVUSD Virtual Academy is a K-12 public school in the Saddleback Valley Unified School District. All of our teachers are highly qualified, certificated SVUSD teachers. There's no tuition to enroll, and the curriculum is aligned with Saddleback Valley and California state standards. Additionally, the SVUSD Virtual Academy is fully accredited by the Western Association of Schools and Colleges and maintains a full A through G and NC2A course list for high school students. The Virtual Academy follows the SVUSD 180-day school calendar. Throughout the week, students will attend live online classes. Additionally, students will also learn independently through teacher-recorded videos, as well as online and offline learning activities. In general, the amount of daily coursework completed by the SVA student is equivalent to that of a student attending a traditional school. In addition to completing their core curriculum of math, science, English language arts, social science, and PE, the Virtual Academy provides many other opportunities for our students, including co-curricular activities such as clubs, exploratory courses in art, music, and robotics, counselor support, and blended learning in which students have the opportunity to work in person with their teacher and peers. More than a traditional school, the Virtual Academy requires a partnership between the teacher and parent to support the student. Similar to a traditional school, the role of the virtual teacher is to develop the curriculum, provide the instruction and academic support, evaluate student work, and provide instructive feedback. But depending on the student, it's very important that parents help their student by providing structure, routine, and organization support, as well as basic assignment assistance, provide accountability and motivation, and in general, work in partnership with their student's teacher. This is a sample of a weekly schedule for an SVA student. It has been our experience that a blend of synchronous, or altogether, and asynchronous, independent instruction provides a balance of flexibility and structure that students need and want. From the student's perspective, they will have regularly scheduled live instruction and independent time when they will be working offline on their assignments. The live sessions will consist of weekly team meetings with all students in the class to go over announcements and build community, as well as leveled math, reading, and writing groups where the teachers are able to personalize the lesson as students work in small groups. There will also be whole class history and science classes, as well as fun Friday activities. Additionally, all teachers are available during office hours, and they're also available throughout the day by appointment. When the students are not online for their online classes, it does not mean that they're not receiving instruction. Students will be learning independently by way of video recordings, readings, and other learning activities. Now, this time is self-paced and allows the learner to move through the curriculum at their own pace within limits. As you can see from this week at a glance, our teachers put together a weekly schedule for the students to keep them on track. All assignments, though, are due by the end of the week. In addition, you can see some other activities that teachers have created to help students stay on track with their work. Again, we do work to help students become responsible and independent learners. The learning activities are all organized on our independent learning management system called Canvas. This is an important variable in online learning, that is, the ease at which a learner can navigate the online learning platform. With Canvas, teachers are able to organize all the learning materials in one place and organize it by course and due date. As you can see here, this is the homeroom that students open up to. At the top would be a message from their teacher, usually changed daily, and then the subjects are divided at the bottom. On the right, you can see important due dates that are coming up. Canvas also provides students with a daily schedule as well as important due dates. This is very helpful because over the course of the last 4 years, we have learned that flexibility needs to be balanced with structure to help students achieve success. We often receive questions about our ability to support students with different academic aptitudes and drives, such as GATE students. The great thing about the Virtual Academy's more personalized approach to learning is that it supports students who learn in different ways and at different rates. Personalization provides students with activity choice and instruction at the appropriate level to stretch the student's knowledge. That is, instruction and learning activities that are not too easy, that give the student that contribute to the student's boredom, nor too difficult that students give up. Online learning programs combined with our teachers as coaches shifts much of the power and control of learning to the students. By giving students more ownership over their learning process, tailoring academic content to more closely match the student's ability level and interest, and by providing students with frequent feedback, student motivation is enhanced. Now, part of the personalization process is counseling support, and we are very lucky to have a wonderful counselor, Ms. Haley Glasgow. Mrs. Glasgow's mission is to support parents and to provide maximum support for students. She works with students one-on-one, in small groups, and in classroom settings targeted at providing academic and social emotional support, as well as to promote career exploration. Additionally, our school counseling department provides support to parents and students, as well as helping navigate the educational environment, academic intervention, and parent coaching. Providing support to parents is vital and is really an important part of the Virtual Academy program, since parents serve as the student's learning coach. So, for example, let's say that you have a challenge where your student is refusing to participate in certain schoolwork activities. You can always use Ms. Glasgow as a resource, and she can help you identify patterns and different ways to approach this challenge with your student. Next school year, she'll also be offering in-person small group series for students to address their particular needs. Typical topics would include social skills, resiliency, emotional regulation, coping skills, making and keeping friends, career exploration, and other topics as needed or requested. So we all know that it is a human need to feel like we belong. And even though much of the work is done virtually, the Virtual Academy still works to support students' need to connect with others and to be known. There are several ways that we work to build community within our school. First and foremost, our teachers are very intentional and care deeply about building community. Class meetings are not only a time of learning, but they're a time of connecting. Second, students have the opportunity to participate in blended learning. During blended learning, students will get a chance to spend time with their peers and teacher in person, participating in exploratory courses such as art, music, or robotics. These blended learning days will take place on our own campus. With the merger of Cordillera and Montevideo, a space is opened up for the Virtual Academy. The pictures here show the elementary classrooms and playground space at what will be the Virtual Academy. We're all excited to have a centrally located home in the Saddleback Valley Unified School District. Another important part of community building is to extend our community to all of our families. Prior to COVID, we held monthly family outings to extend the student learning, to have fun, and to connect our families together. Some of our past outings include the California Science Museum, ice skating, vegetable and pumpkin picking at Tanaca Farms, and whale watching. This year, we will resume family outings. I really appreciate you taking the time to learn more about the Virtual Academy. If you have questions about the Virtual Academy, please give us a call or send me an email.